The cafeteria was packed, laughter echoing off the tiled walls until one scream shattered everything. A girl's voice, trembling with shock, rang through the crowd. "Stop! Don't touch me!" Every eye turned. Three senior boys stood frozen, one of them still holding a snapped piece of a pink bra strap in his hand, and across the room, a boy quietly lifted his phone, recording every second. What none of them knew, that video would soon go viral and send the bullies straight to prison. Pause. Then narrator tone softens. But to understand how it all happened and how that shy new girl found her strength, we have to go back to her first day at Ridgeview High. When Emma Collins walked through the front doors of Ridgeview High, she wished she could disappear. Her mom had just moved them from Ohio to a small town in Kentucky after a messy divorce. Emma, 17, quiet, with glasses and a nervous smile, wasn't used to starting over. She carried a second-hand backpack, wore simple clothes, the kind bullies always noticed first. By lunch, the whispers had started. "Who's the new girl? She looks so nervous. Bet she's an easy target." At a corner table, she ate alone, trying to ignore the stares. Then came Jake Reynolds, the tall, loud basketball captain, and his two friends, Tyler and Ben. They ruled the cafeteria like it was their kingdom, and that day, Emma became their next joke. Jake leaned over her table with a smirk. "Hey, new girl. You always eat alone? That's kinda sad." Emma mumbled, "I'm fine. Just want some peace." Tyler laughed. "Ah, she's shy. Maybe she needs attention." They left that day, but not before one of them brushed her shoulder in a way that made her flinch. Across the room, a quiet student named Liam Parker noticed. Liam wasn't popular, just a regular senior with a part-time job at a coffee shop and a passion for photography, but he had something rare: empathy. He saw what others ignored, and something in Emma's frightened eyes made him start paying attention. Over the next week, the bullying worsened. They tripped her in hallways, laughed at her during class presentations. Once, Jake even pulled the hood of her sweatshirt from behind, making her stumble and spill her lunch. Every time, Emma stayed quiet, afraid, embarrassed, hoping it would stop her. Until that Friday in the cafeteria, Emma sat eating quietly, head down, while laughter echoed around her. Jake and his friends came over again, smirking. Tyler whispered something crude, the others snickered. Before she could react, Jake reached out, grabbed her bra strap through her shirt, and snapped it. In front of everyone, the cafeteria went silent. Emma froze, her face red with shock and humiliation. Laughter broke out, cruel, echoing, heartless, but not everyone was laughing. From a nearby table, Liam's phone was already recording that he'd seen enough. Emma ran out in tears. Liam followed, handing her his jacket. "Hey, it's okay. I got it all on video." Her eyes widened, trembling. You recorded that?" He nodded. "Yeah. And we're not letting them get away with it." That night, the video hit the internet, posted anonymously at first, captioned, "When bullies go too far." By morning, it had over 3 million views, and Ridgeview High would never be the same again. Monday morning, chaos ruled the school, teachers whispered. Reporters stood outside the gate. Jake, Tyler, and Ben were called to the principal's office. Pale, nervous, suddenly not so tough. Emma, clutching her mother's hand, walked into the same office hours later. Principal Harris looked serious. "Emma, we saw the video. Do you want to file charges?" Emma hesitated, her hands shaking, but then remembered the laughter, the pain, the humiliation. "Yes," she said firmly. "I do." The police got involved. The evidence was undeniable. Liam's recording was clear, timestamped, and witnessed by dozens of students. The boys' parents tried to downplay it. It was just a prank. But the prosecutor disagreed. It was sexual harassment, caught on camera. The case went public. Talk shows discussed it. People online called Emma the brave girl who fought back. Even celebrities reposted the video, urging schools to protect victims. Liam became her quiet hero. He didn't want attention, just justice. But when reporters asked, he said something that made headlines: if filming isn't enough, we need to stand up when someone's being hurt, not just watch. Weeks later, the court gave its verdict. Jake and Tyler were sentenced to juvenile detention. Ben, who tried to apologize but still participated, got community service and mandatory counseling. As they were let out of court, Emma didn't look at them with hate, just relief. It wasn't revenge. It was closure. After the trial, Emma stood outside the courthouse with Liam. She said softly, "I still wish none of it happened." He smiled gently. "Yeah, but maybe because it did, someone else will feel brave enough to speak up." Months passed. Emma started volunteering with an anti-bullying organization. Her story became part of a school campaign titled "No More Silence." And every time a new student walked into Ridgeview High, Emma was the first to smile and say, "Hey, want to sit with me?" Because she knew silence protects bullies, but courage? Courage changes everything.